Today we're speaking about our biggest investment. We are talking about the Zebra project. So a little backstory of the Zebra project. It first originated in 2005 by Steve Roussos and Adam Chesler, but we only saw actually the animals become available from 2020. So the reason why we actually got into the Zebra project is just because it was a brand new recessive and it was very untapped. So there wasn't a lot of animals being produced in the projects, and we can still take it a lot further. So back when we invested into the Zebra project, we had the choice between Monsoon and Zebra. They were more or less the same value, but we rather went for the Zebra project just because, yet again, it's so untapped. So we actually bought the male pastel zebra het hypo for $12,500 and the plain het zebra female for $5,000. So totaling to $17,500. And I mean, till the date, it's our most expensive investment. So here's the original female het zebra that we got from Adam, and she just had a fresh shed. So as you guys can see, is the zebra or the het zebra animal is a lot cleaner than your average normal or wild type animal, and it brings out a lot of banding in the animal itself. The head stamp's a bit different. It's got a bit of a lighter head stamp and a more predominant head patterning, but in terms of the rest of the animal, it doesn't do much, the heads. But when you start seeing the visuals, that's where the huge difference is. So let's take a look at the pastel zebra or original male. So here he is, our original pastel zebra male, and a real stunning male. Like I said, unfortunately he didn't prove out to be het for hypo, but still this male has added a lot of value to our collection. And what you guys will see is Zebra just reduces the patterning completely and brings out a lot of this banded patterning out on the animal itself. Of course, it does play with the coloration as well. As you guys can see, it's the nice blushed out head patterning, and as you guys will see, it's just an overall lot cleaner animal with a lot more banding going on in it. So a real awesome male. This male is going to be part of our 2024 breeding season yet again. So I can see we're going to use this male quite a couple of years. I mean, this will be our third breeding season with this male, and yet again a real stunning male and a lot of potential still with the Zebra project. So this pair of animals first came from the US to the UK, and then later on they were exported from the UK to South Africa. So we bought this pair of animals late in 2021. The animals arrived in our facility in 2022, and we were lucky enough to get a clutch from the pastel zebra male late in 2022 as well. So unfortunately the male didn't prove out to be het hypo, which was a real bummer for us because we were counting on producing hypo double head for zebra desert ghost and hypos double head for zebra clowns. But Adam was great and he compensated for us, and he actually gave us another animal. But this did put us down a couple of years and put us back let's say 2 to 3 years in terms of breeding value. But now we've got finally some of the end results. We've produced our first pastel zebras and zebras. From the first clutch from that pair, we actually had quite good odds. We had 2 visual zebras out of 6 eggs, and of course we had in 4 het zebras. In terms of the sexes of the animals, we had good odds, 1 male and 5 females. So that's perfectly ideal for our collection. The 2 zebra females we'll definitely keep back for near future breedings. So this is just a plain het zebra female, just as the mom. Unfortunately this animal is just going into a shed, but as you guys can see, is yet again a very defined banding on this animal. So the het zebra's definitely got some influence on it, and overall just a much cleaner animal. And yet again you can see the head stamp. There's some difference in the head stamp compared to other wild type animals. And if you look at the pastel het zebras, you guys will see it's got a much brighter coloration compared to any other pastels. So here's the pastel het zebras. As you guys can see, is yet again the banding is quite predominant on the animal itself, and it's also got a bit of a dirtier head stamp compared to the other pastels, but a real awesome animal. And you can see even the het zebra is influencing the coloration of this snake as well. So now the purpose of the video, let's check out the visual zebras from this clutch. It's been a project 3 years in the making, and finally we've got the end results, or some of the end results that we want to have. So we were lucky enough to hatch 2 female zebras, 1 plain zebra and then 1 pastel zebra. So as you guys can see, here you can see the plain zebra by itself. You can see the banding and the zigzag patterning that the zebra adds, and it does have some coloration to it as well. So I know the OD yellow-bellied zebras has been produced, and that's one real stunning animal, but I think in the near future to get this project into Ultramar, into Desert Ghost, it's just going to be fantastic. So we actually got the pastel spot nose triple head Hypo DG zebras growing up, and so hopefully in the near future we can bring you guys the first Hypo DG zebras, or even the first Desert Ghost zebras. But I'm super excited about this project, and as you guys can see, is on the head stamp, it's got a bit of a washed out head stamp, and overall just a brighter coloration, and like I said, the zigzag banded patterning throughout the snake. The pastel does actually extremely well in this combo. So the other female we've got here is this little pastel zebra, and honestly I believe this animal is actually a better version or better expression than the father. She's got a bit more of the stripe patterning and the zigzag patterning, where the male doesn't have that as much, and her colors just pop. So I really think zebra incorporated into other recessives as well as some other co-dominant mutations, we're going to really see the potential that this project's got. And I mean, so far it's something brand new. There's not a lot of combos being produced in the zebras, so I think in the near future we're going to see some awesome animals being produced from this project.